Hey guys, welcome back to the Snapper and Chronicles. Today we're coming back at you with another tool video. Not the usual ratchet, but something kind of ratcheting. This is a Yankee style screwdriver. This one actually is a Craftsman. But before we jump into it, if you can do me a big favor and hit the like button and also subscribe to this channel, I would really appreciate it. Okay, this is a Craftsman. This looks like kind of older Craftsman. You can see the A has the point on it instead of like the little flat top A. This is circle F, which stands for Miller Falls. And this one has kind of a funky switch, kind of a different switch than you're used to on these Yankee screwdrivers. Circle F was from the late 40s to the 60s, and this one is Miller Falls. Miller Falls company out of Massachusetts, and they made a bunch of tools. They also made Yankee screwdrivers. The other big manufacturer of Yankee screwdrivers was the North Brothers in Philadelphia, PA. They made for years they made a large assortment of Yankee style tools, screwdrivers, and drills and such. Okay, this one is Craftsman, so we know that Craftsman didn't really make any tools, but like I said, they contracted to Miller Falls, and this one corresponds to Miller Falls model 29. So if you look up Miller Falls model 29, or number 29 I should say, you're gonna see this pretty much the exact same Yankee screwdriver. Like I said, the interesting feature on this one is this switch, which this one has left, and you switch it over here for right, and then you switch it in the middle for the O. And what does O stand for? I don't know, but that's the position where it's locked. Yeah, O. I'm sure it's something very simple. I'm missing that letter, but like I said, you switch it, you hit the dot under the L, that's for left. You got the dot under the right, and that's for R, right, and you kind of get in the middle, and that kind of locks it in place. And I'm not going to take the whole thing apart. I'm going to break this down some. To take it all apart, I would have to take this handle. I have to like pry it off, and this wood, I don't know, it might be able to survive, but I'm not sure if it would be intact or if it's worth it. And I don't know, it looks, and it's pretty tight on there. I did try to pull it some. I undid the screw. I tried to pull it some, and I wasn't making much headway, so I'll just leave it at that, and maybe I'll guide you in case you wanted to really tear one of these down, what to look for. Okay, to take this switch off, they have this cap, threaded cap here, and you see there has two slots there cut. I didn't really use those slots. What I did is, I think I grabbed a pair of channel locks or something, and I grabbed onto the edge, and I just gave it a twist, and it broke this cap. Okay, So you slide this cap up, and here what you want to do is grab like a pick or something, and you want to push down this button. Okay, push down the button and let the cap slide over the button like that, and then you want to hold it down because it's kind of a spring and it wants to jump off. So here's the switch, and it's just like a little piece of it's like tin can, or like a soda can a piece that was cut out, and they pinned the little switch onto it, and that's what that looks like. And just for comparison, here's some North Brothers Yankee screwdriver. Here's a North Brothers, kind of an older number 135, and you can see the switch on this. It has the more traditional switch that just goes up and down and has little protrusions that stick into these little slots here that keep it in place. And that's how these usually work. So that's the normal switch you would see. And here's a more less vintage North Brothers. This is a number 233H. It's more modern, has the plastic handles and the cap with the bits inside that you can screw off. And here too you have the switch, the same switch as the other North Brothers. And like 99% of Yankee screwdrivers have like a similar switch that you see here. Just slides up and down. The middle is it kind of locks it in place so it doesn't go left or right. You can use it, I guess, like a regular screwdriver. And the up position lets you go, I think this one is right, and the bottom is left. So that's usually what you find on most these Yankee screwdrivers. This one has a little bit different, and I forgot to mention also that it has like a protrusion here that acts as a stop for the switch as when you're rotating it back and forth, so you won't go too far over and like kink the switch. So it has like a little stop in the back there, cut out, and protrusion. Okay, and here the pawls has 2 pawls for each way. The same, pretty much these pawls are the same used in any of these sort of devices. Only the switch is different and the actuation, but it pretty much is the same as those other North Brothers ones, except this one you twist it and it raises the switch, and you twist it and it lowers it. The other ones you just go up and down with the switch. So these are the pawls. And there's that pawl. And this one goes up with the finger on the left side, and the one on top is with the finger pointed down on the right side. So the finger will be going down on this side. Okay, and here are the gears. This is what they look like. I'm not sure. You guys that know more than me, let me know. But I'm gonna assume that these are brass. Just because of the color, I think they're brass. I could be wrong. And here's the one on the bottom. This one, it has this clip here that holds this one down. It doesn't let it go up because you need a certain amount of space in between them. Push this one down. For this mechanism to work right, you need like a certain distance, like that much distance between them. You can't have them really touching each other. That's the optimum clearance there between them. And this clip here helps keep that one from going up, the bottom one. And here's the clip. And this is what the clip looks like. And it sits in this groove. And that's what helps keep them separated and the bottom one down. And you notice that this has a spring action, and the spring is on inside the handle, and you would unscrew the handle. Oop, be careful, it wants to shoot out. Here's the cap for the handle. Here's the spring, and the spring has like this wooden dowel on the bottom that pushes the shaft, keeps tension on the shaft. So that's what that looks like. And if you wanted to take this down further, you would have to take this, pry it off the handle, the wooden handle. You have to pry it off, and then you would see there would be just the metal handle piece, tube. And let me see if I can let me see if I can position this to a better spot. Okay. You see in the handle there's like a cutout there. You see, like there's a cutout in the metal part. So I can make that more clear. There's a kind of a cutout there. You can make it out. Looks like a half moon cutout. Okay, that's in the metal tube itself. And if you wanted to take this down all the way, you would pry this off, and this shaft here has a clip that you can reach through that hole in the metal tube handle, and you would take a needle nose or something and take that clip out. See if you can see the clip here. Yeah, you can see some of it here. Let me get the light. Yeah, I should have thought of this beforehand. There you go. You see how at the end it has like a stopper, and then behind it there's like a little round clip, and you would, let me turn this a little bit, through that hole in the metal handle on the side there, you would somehow grab on to that clip and lift the clip out of the handle, and that would release the shaft, and you would be able to remove this shaft, because that clip is what's keeping it there. It's keeping it from coming out. In case you wanted to totally tear it down. And then over here, This is also spring loaded. This is how you put the bits in, and this is what keeps the bits in place. Kind of, there's a bar in here that when you press it down, that bar kind of goes in, and then you can put your bit in, and then you release it forward, that bar peeks out and holds the bit. Let me grab this one. That bar kind of catches the bit there and that cutout and keeps it from coming out. But to take that apart, I'm not too sure how to take this apart. Not sure if it screws out or if it's permanent. It looks like it was peened here on the tip. You see how the tip here is peened to keep it from coming out. I'm not even sure about that. But let me just put this together real quick. I'm running kind of long on this video. I was hoping to make a short video, but you know, things don't always work out the way you want them to sometimes. Okay, you put your paws in like that. Oh, I should have put this down, huh? Okay, bring this gear down like that, and then you put your paws on. Like this. It should look like that when you get everything on there. And now you take the switch and you just lay it on top like that, and you kind of hold it down a little bit. Now you get your sleeve and you put that, oops, make sure you get that button underneath the sleeve like this, and then it pops out on the cutout. Now you just screw this down, this cap, and you put your plug first with the spring and the cap over the spring, and you screw that down. That, and you see if it's working. Okay, that's L for left. It's going left. Slide it up to the R, and it's going right. In the middle, it should be off. I guess O is off. Maybe that makes sense. And it shouldn't move at all. Alright guys, that's my small teardown and long-winded video of this Craftsman. Doesn't have a model number, just has Circle F Yankee style ratchet, which is a clone of the Miller Falls No.29 Yankee style screwdriver. Okay guys, until next time.